Colby, math.com.
Okay, we're multiplying decimals on this computation help video. Multiplying decimals is not much harder than just multiplying whole numbers. In fact, let's look at the numbers we want to multiply in this example. We have 43 thousandths multiplied by 3 tenths. Well, let's forget the decimal for a second. Let's just multiply 43 by 3. If I multiply 43 by 3, if I triple 43, that's 129. And let's see what happens when we multiply them as decimals. I have 43 thousandths multiplied by 3 tenths. 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 3 is 12. How many decimal places in this factor? It ends in the thousandths place. There are 1, 2, 3 digits after the decimal. How many decimal places in this factor? There's 1 digit after the decimal. So I should have 3 plus 1 or 4 digits after my decimal in my product. And so we need to include a 0 here, and there's our answer. 0.0129 or 129 ten thousandths. It's going to be, when you're multiplying decimals, it's the same as just multiplying the numbers without the decimal, but you just need to know which place value you're dealing with. If you're multiplying 43 thousandths by 3 tenths, if we use the definition of division to expand this a bit, 43 thousandths is 43 one-thousandths, and 3 tenths is 3 tenths. Then if we associate, we have 43 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1,000th multiplied by 1/10. 43 multiplied by 3 is 129, and 1,000th multiplied by 1/10 is 1/10,000th. And that's why we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits after the decimal. We need our number to end in the 10,000ths place. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. And so if you just keep track of the number of digits after the decimal, you can add them together to find out how many digits you should have after the decimal in your product. In this case, we're multiplying 16 and 9 tenths by 6 hundredths. So I know if I have tenths multiplied by hundredths, my product should be thousandths. 9 multiplied by 6 is 54. Carry the 5. 6 sixes is 36, and 5 is 41. Carry the 4. 1 multiplied by 6 is 6, plus 4 is 10. And if this number needs to end in the thousandths place, if I have 1 digit after the decimal in this factor, and I have 2 digits after the decimal in this factor, I should have 3 digits after the decimal in my product. And so I need to place the decimal here in order to have 1, 2, 3 digits after the decimal. So this is 1 and 14 thousandths. Before I circle my answer, let's see if this seems reasonable. Let's see, best way, let's see. 16.9 multiplied by 0.6. Let's just call this 17. And let's just call this, well, 0.6 is close to 0.5, right? Let's just call this 1/2, or 0.5. Half of 17 is 8.5. And based on that, it doesn't seem reasonable, but that's because, did you catch my mistake here? My mistake was that I used 6 tenths instead of 6 hundredths. So let me fix that mistake. 6 hundredths. I kind of like this in a way. It's going to be 1/10 of what we had up here, right? So 0.85 is, but let's go ahead and do it this way. 17, it's approximately 17 multiplied by, let's use 5 hundredths, which is a 20th. A 20th of 17, 17 20ths is approximately 1. And so our answer seems reasonable. That wasn't the best reasonableness check, but I think you get what I was going for there. You can also use a calculator to check your multiplication after you've done it by hand.